Take the biggest fucking risks of your entire life right now. Remember, you have time.
I like it, man. What I like about it is I'm doing something I don't want to do. Every time I start doing things I don't want to do, I grow.
Yes. That's a lesson that people need to hear and learn. It's so important because everybody just wants to be comfortable. Everybody wants to sit on the couch. I don't want to go inside. It's cold. I don't want to do this. It's hot. Like, you got to do things that you don't want to do because you show your body that your mind is the boss. Your mind is telling your body what to do, and then you have control. You should be a monster.
You know, because everyone says, well, you should be harmless, virtuous. You shouldn't do anyone any harm. You should sheath your competitive instinct. You shouldn't try to win. You know, you don't want to be too aggressive. You don't want to be too assertive. You want to take a back seat and all of that. It's like, no. Wrong. You should be a monster, an absolute monster, and then you should learn how to control it. I've trained 99% of my life alone. No one had me on back. I did all of the work alone.
You know, some of y'all are motivated by broke. I'm broke, I'm stuck, I'm fucked up, I can't do nothing. Some of y'all are motivated by just wanting to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. Other folks are motivated by materialistic things. It's a very simple concept. If you want it, you gotta go get it.
So what I encourage any and everybody to do is just understand who you are. Truly understand who you are. Learn yourself.
Yeah.
Learn yourself. Learn your pros and your cons. Get your flaws. Get them out the way, but with you, not nobody else. Nobody. This is a you and you thing. Of the shit that you know you need to work on, I'm telling you, people, when you really look yourself in the mirror and you start to pick yourself apart by yourself, there's only room for improvement. It's easy to ignore your bullshit.
We're not men because we face the battle and we get immediately victory every time the battle comes up. We're men because we face the battle and we stay in the battle and we feel like we're losing and we feel like we're getting beat up. But we stay in it, and we keep fighting.
A harmless man is not a good man. A good man is a very, very dangerous man who has that under voluntary control.
Come on, somebody out there instead of working harder than you. Somebody working harder! Hurry up!
What you need is the one thing I took from the book was a straight up, brutal work ethic. You have to be willing to outwork everybody in the world.
You're not going to beat me. I'm prepared to die. And I meant that, you know. I swear to God in my life, I meant that.
Hit it, 17.
They don't know me, son.
Hit it, 18.
They don't know me, son.
I want to see it. Good, 22.
Who's going to carry the boat in the lawn? There's no happiness behind it. There's no peace behind it. It sucks. It just fucking sucks. And if you're not strong mentally, and you have no willpower, you're going to continue falling back in this hole. You have to envision something that is more powerful than you. And you have to create it. It has to be false. Because you're not it. You're that piece of shit. That's the reality.
Someone not winning, like, I'm going to show up and I'm going to win this Olympia. I know it in my heart. It's like, you don't know that you're lying. It's not confidence, it's just a lie.
They say I'm just talk, but here I am walking. Where's everybody else? I'm here.
The difference between 5 and the next 95 times is good from being great to being a masterpiece. And like, it's that next 95 that I think is what makes people world class, and that's where everyone falls off. Next time somebody tells you, remember, they're going to die, everyone will forget about them. And if no one will remember them, then you might as well forget about them now. They are irrelevant.
Tomorrow night, I'm gonna smash your boy, guys. I'm gonna smash your boy.
I was the lowest form on earth. No talent, no ability to learn, and I literally know what it is to be rock bottom and to build that up. So that question about learning is a pain in my ass. A lot of people, man, how do you do what you do? At the end of the day, I ask myself one question: can I take one more step? And usually the answer is yes. So if you can answer that question and not take another step, that is real failure. It is real quitting. So a lot of people can take one more step and choose not to. I don't know if you can take two steps. You got to answer that question after you take the first step. But I can always take one more step. If I choose not to, that's on me. I got to live with that.
If you're going to do it, do it. Say what you can do. Do what you say. You can't do it, don't say you can do it. Don't over-leverage yourself. Don't over-leverage your decision and then jump in and kind of dip a toe. I think I'll try it out. I think you're going to try it out beforehand, but when it's time to go, die. Finish it, find out. Come out to the other side. Don't leave it and go, ooh, if I just would have. That keeps me up at night. I think it keeps a lot of us up at night. You half-ass something you just don't know. Whether you failed or succeeded, got what you want or didn't get what you want. Finding out and looking in the mirror and going, I didn't half-ass it. I went all the way. I found out. And I had it for me. Or I found out and you didn't know that it's for me. That's a great place to get to.
Fuck your motivation. Fuck your motivation. You need discipline. Because motivation's not there every day.
And I'm telling you, you don't need to determine. I'm telling you it's worth it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you it's worth it. And you know what? You actually know it's worth it. That's why you're asking this question. You know it's worth it. You know it's worth it to have discipline. You think there's an easier way. You think that it's something that people have. You think that when Jocko's alarm clock goes off, it's like, oh, just as my father taught me, I rise and I shine. You know, like, no. It's like the pillow feels soft and comfortable. Yeah. And the alarm clock is banging on my head, and I don't like it. And you know what? I know it's worth it to get up and get after it. I know it's worth it, and you know it's worth it.
Here's the thing, though.
We all know it's worth it.
Two options. To continue forward, pushing upward. And if you do, that dream is given birth, and forever you will live in the reality of it. If you stop, quit, throw in the towel, I promise you there's no distance you can travel far enough to find that dream again. For it is dead. And instead, it's replaced by regret. Right now, it's your choice.
What if? A lot of times I'll be in tours at my run or something like that, and I'm all jacked up. Body's broken, mind's broken, spirit's broken. I started to say, what if I could pull this off? When I first walked into the Navy SEAL recruiter's office, he looked at me and said, there's only been 35 African Americans in 70 years make it through. You know, I said to myself, what if I can be the 36th? It's the what if I can pull off a fucking miracle. What if I can become someone that no one thinks I can be? And just me talking about that, I have the hair going up on my arm. Because it makes me just like, what if I can be that guy that people who call nigger and this and that? What makes you afraid of it? Study it. That's why I studied my mind. Why I became so powerful in the mind, because I realized I was weak.
Everybody's great when they're not tired. Champions is when they're tired, that's when the real champions come out. That's when the real dog come out. Because if you don't piss like a puppy, stay on the court. And let the big dog see. Let them all fucking feel. Have some heart.
A huge fight for your career, a huge fight for the sport. What does tomorrow night mean to you?
Joe, in 16 hours' time, this man is going to learn that if you disrespect a person's kindness and take it as a weakness, you must pay. Tomorrow night, I'm going to make this man pay with his life, and I mean it. You're dead in that octagon tomorrow night.
But the man's in trouble. I'm going to show you how great I am.
Testosterone has some very interesting effects on the brain. The major mental effect of testosterone is it makes effort feel good.
I want to see it. Good. 22. Who's going to carry the boat in the log?
Is that hard times create hard men. Hard men create soft times. Soft times create soft men. Soft men create hard times.
Most people expect all out of life, but they never gave their all in life. It doesn't work like that.
It's not about the dog that's in the fight. It's the fight within the dog.
It looks very ugly. There's no fucking passion. No fucking motivation. There's no, oh my God, man, no. It's every day of your life just doing. when you're 300 pounds? Where's the motivation when you can't read and write? I just fucking did. How do you want to live? How do you want to die? How do you want to fucking be remembered? No. You're lazy. You know exactly what to do. Exactly what to do. Because even me, in my state of, I can't read and write, I knew exactly what to do. It just sucks doing it. Once you change one thing, your mindset, you can attack everything. I'm only doing this one time. Once you say that, you fuck yourself.
Champion mentality, the rules of being a champion is that there are no rules. It's just whatever the champion does to win.
When you were the best, the demands are greater, so I expect it.
Most people who claim to be perfectionists are not perfectionists. They're actually procrastinating because they're not doing anything.
Send a message, like location, I'm gonna come. Whatever you want, doesn't matter. Ireland, New York, Brooklyn, or Moscow, doesn't matter. Tell me.
You're doubting me, I couldn't do it. The odds that I couldn't do it. Look at me now.
Everything I've ever done in my life, I didn't want to do. Everything, every day. I'm a lazy piece of shit. And I'm one of the hardest working people that ever set foot on this planet Earth.
And you're going to fail. 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 And then you're going to win. And that's life. Life without those challenges, it's just existence. Don't just exist. Go live.
You have to have no fear. You have to have no fear. You have to believe in who you are and what you do. And just go fucking get it.
Get it. 17. You don't know me, son. Get it. 18. You don't know me, son.
You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day.
Why are you out running 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning and not later in the day? Or why do fighters do that?
Because I don't want to do it. I mean, it's a discipline to do things that you don't want to do. I want to get up before I run. I want to get up. And sometimes I get up and run. I see guys, and I like to hang out. I see people in the car. They party. They came from partying and hanging out. And wow. And they're having fun. They see a guy with his girl in the back. They got crazy. And I said, God, this guy's over there having fun. I'm running.
Where at practice or when I'm training or during games, I switch my mind to something else. Switch my mode into something else, right? For me, it's the equivalent of Maximus, Decimus, Meridius, and Gladiator picking up the dirt, smelling the dirt. It's go time.
Yeah, I was at the race. I saw him at the race where he broke all the bones of his feet. You know, I saw him. I participated in that race. It's the first time I saw him. I met him in 2007, and you know, he broke all the bones in his feet. He broke, he was running 100. I was running this race as a 24-hour race as a relay team. I was with 4 friends. And the format of the race is, you know, you run a mile, I run a mile, whatever team runs the most amount of miles wins the race. He had no teammates.
You know how it works? You put the work in, you get the results. It's that simple.
Set your goals high. Quit thinking about what's wrong. Start thinking what's right. Love a little more, hate a little less. You have no idea what you're capable of doing. Make up your mind today, you're going to figure it out.
I want to see a man be defeated. I want to see a man get broken and say, fuck you.
You're looking at the current king. You're interviewing the current king. The current king is here. July 10th, the current king will be there, 35 pounds. July 11th, the current king will be there, raising gold.
If you keep making the same mistake over and over, the mistake isn't the problem. You won't.
One thing I did wrong in my life was I tried for so many years to please people. And I did it at the expense of myself. I was leaving a lot in the tank, and when you do that, you stop living.
Every family deserves to have a winner. I think it should be you.
Is that hard times create hard men. Hard men create soft times. Soft times create soft men. Soft men create hard times.
I never ran from anything because I had the right always had that, where I'm going. Home to get me. Ain't nobody there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just, I've always been in a situation where I'm forced to deal with it myself. So,
congratulations. You achieved failure. Failure has been achieved. Thank God. Now, the only place to go from failure is to win. You have to achieve failure. You have to take it that far. Nobody wants to go that far. It's too scary. But you know something? I got news for you. That's where winning is. It always has been.
Be the guy who embraces the ugly, the miserable. Be the guy who embraces hard work, the grind. Don't be afraid of being hurt. Don't be afraid of sacrificing some blood.
Those times when you get up early and you work hard. Those times when you stay late and you work hard. Those times when you don't feel like working, you're too tired, you don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway. That is actually the dream. That's the dream. It's not the destination, it's the journey.
Is there any limit to your ambition?
No.
Or any limit to what you think you can achieve?
No. Well, no. Because I think right now, if I was to quit rapping and I said I want to go to the NBA, I would be in the NBA.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
Why would you think you could make it to the NBA?
Because I think I could do anything.
If you go visit the darkness that you've been running from, you'll have the opportunity to leave a better person. You'll have a better understanding of yourself. You'll have a better understanding of your purpose. But if you don't take that trip and the darkness comes visit you, it's a guest that will never leave.
Only weak motherfucker can like go after things and attempt things they already know they can achieve. You've got to do something you're not quite sure of. Try something new if you want to switch it up. That's where growth comes, man.
What I tell people is just be the best version of yourself in anything that you do. You don't have to live anybody else's story. Sometimes people make it seem like you have to have certain prerequisites or a crazy life story in order to be successful in this world. But the truth is you really don't. It doesn't matter where you come from, what you have or don't have, what you lack, what you have too much of, but all you need to have is faith in God, an undying passion for what you do or what you choose to do in this life, and a relentless drive and the will to do whatever it takes to be successful and whatever you put your mind to. Make sure you live in the moment and work your butt off every single day.
This is why I feel sorry for no one. What are you willing to sacrifice, and what are you willing to give up to find every bit of who you are as a human being? You have no fucking idea how great you really are, because you are using such minimal of what you have on what it really takes to extract greatness from nothing. But the barbaric life that I live, that you have to live, the almost obsession that you must have to be great, you can't put that shit in a fucking book, bro. It's a conqueror's mindset. Once you change one thing, your mindset, you can attack everything.
My philosophy is, why be normal when you can be the best? I don't want to be normal. I want to make the difference. So everything I do, I want to make the difference. Because when I make the difference, I'm the best. And that is not arrogance, that is confidence.
And trying to make you feel bad about being so focused. It's grind season, homie. It's not about today. It's about the future.
Whatever your faults are, you need to fix them so you don't pass them on to them, and they're going to see them eventually because you can't hide from them. But at home, there's no hiding anything. They're going to know exactly who you are. Do you fear anybody?
No. If you're willing to fight me, we can fight. No problem. Come and find me. I know.
Normal people get normal results. Exceptional people get exceptional results. You literally can't do what everyone else does and expect to not get what everyone else has got.
I'm back, motherfucker! I'm back!
People don't understand you anymore. You're in that spot of obsession and drive. Where people are like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? I don't want to talk to you, man, because you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. You will never understand what is wrong with me. And that's why I'm so fucking glad you don't. Because I'm in the right fucking spot with
you got to do it alone. You got to do it broke. You got to do it scared. You got to do it when you don't know what's going to happen. You got to do it when you don't feel like it. You got to do it even when you're nervous. You got to do it even when you don't have the answers, because you'll figure it out as you go. You know, that's the secret to manhood. That's the secret to life. No matter who you are, you'll figure it out as you go. As you go through this life, you know, we always think that we got to have it all figured out. We think that we have to know the game plan before we can take a move. Life ain't like that. You know, life is more spontaneous than that. You know, life is built on curiosity. Life is built when you move towards your goals and dreams and you don't know what's going to happen, but you have enough faith to keep going. You have enough faith to make it work. You know, that's what life is built on. That's what dreams are built on. So when I say you got to figure it out regardless, we all had to figure it out regardless.
I will never quit. Because if you quit, you're done. You may still be alive, walking around this earth. You're done. I will never quit. I will persevere and I will thrive on adversity. My team expects me to be physically harder and mentally stronger than our opponents. I hold myself to that standard. I will be physically harder and mentally stronger than anything that comes against me, my family, my business, my brothers, my sisters, my team. I will be the one.
Don't waste your life. Set your goals high. Quit thinking about what's wrong. Start thinking what's right. Love a little more, hate a little less. You have no idea what you're capable of doing. Make up your mind today, you're going to figure it out.
Believe in yourself. Don't fear failure. Dream big. Work hard. Stay positive. Enjoy the journey.
With all due respect to everyone, fuck everyone.
Please do not offend me. I don't need to prove nothing. And I have a bulletproof mind because I have a vision, I have my confidence, and I believe in myself. People call it arrogant, I call it confidence.
This time, I am cold, I am emotionless, I am zen, at peace, ready for war.
Like, by the time you have all the information to make a perfect decision, it's too late.
I'm back, motherfucker! I'm back!